Looks like Mr. Devin Haney is thinking about life after boxing. Looks like Devin Haney is focused on being a rapper after the man retired. Devin Haney tweeted out, "I was cooked. To be honest though, I ain't feel as bad as I look." Maybe somebody in Henderson, Nevada told Devin that he had bars. Maybe somebody told Devin Haney that he should drop that album soon.
He's legendary corny.
Devin was responding to this picture, talking about for just a day you can. As y'all can see, Devin Haney looking like Michael Jackson. It got Kell Brook cutting weight, looking sick as hell. You got Derek Chisora. I do not know why the man is on the list. The man was a heavyweight. Then you got Jaron Boots Ennis. Y'all seen my video earlier. Jaron Boots Ennis clearly is scared to move up to 154. Could y'all imagine how Jaron Boots Ennis is gonna look on Friday? Hey yo, Devin Haney, bro. Of course you ain't feel as bad as you look. Of course you did not feel as bad as you looked in this picture, because you were used to cutting weight to fight smaller individuals. Devin Haney was so used to being a weight bully, the weight cut did not even bother him no more. You too small, you too small, you too small. That is all Devin Haney ever said. Of course, that weight cut didn't faze you.
The softest shit I ever seen in my life.
I think Devin Haney knows he's gonna get cooked whenever he go on Twitter. Y'all see the man earlier talking about who know where I can get a collection of boxing posters. Who can help me find some boxing posters? This man right here, writing their name on Twitter, said, "I got this penny for sale."
Me being a victim of, being cheated.
Doug817 said, "I got you, fam. Free too." Hey yo, Devin, when you gonna learn, bro? Just like your pops, you need to get off the internet. Every time you go on Twitter, all people are gonna remind you of is April 20th, 2024. Never forget that date.
I never been overmatched like that.
Hey yo, Devin, wanna know what's crazy, bro? All you had to do was not run to the police after April 20th, 2024. All you had to do was not run to that commission. But instead, you ran to the police, you grabbed a lawyer, and you got that loss took off your record. That is why you getting cooked every single day for the rest of your life. There is not a day that goes by on social media, especially Twitter, where you don't see images like this.
My stepmom is white, so...
Devin needs to disable all social media accounts. Bill Haney needs to disable all social media accounts. Social media is not for the Haneys right now.
Devin Haney is not a good pay-per-view draw.
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy about this situation? Mr. Ray Nene got a real painting of Devin Haney sitting on his back pockets in his backyard. Ray Nene got a real painting of Devin Haney getting dropped April 20th, 2024. Never forget that date.
Ass whooping.
And you know, on Southpaw TV, I do not respect boxers who consume alcohol. On Southpaw TV, I respect boxers who live a boxing lifestyle. Kind of like Floyd Mayweather Jr., the greatest fighter to ever live. Floyd Mayweather did not drink alcohol. But in 2025, you got boxers literally selling alcohol. You got fighters promoting getting drunk like Canelo Alvarez. Well, it looks like Edgar Berlanga is following in their footsteps. Edgar Berlanga got the audacity to try to sell some type of rum, and he posted up a commercial on social media. Hey yo, Edgar Berlanga, bro, even if I did drink, I would not buy an alcohol bottle with your face on it. Even if I drank, I would not buy your bottle knowing that you are the face of that bottle. I'm just saying.
That's on my kids.
And didn't you learn your lesson by watching fighters of the past? Didn't you learn your lesson by watching guys like Jamal Charlo, for example? Errol Spence, for example? Boxing and alcohol do not mix. I don't care what none of y'all say. Those y'all in my comment section who like to consume alcohol once in a great while, would y'all buy a bottle of liquor with Edgar Berlanga face on it? Would y'all buy Edgar Berlanga liquor knowing that Edgar Berlanga is the spokesperson for that liquor? I wouldn't. And Mr. Ray Ford, aka Ray Savage, Shakur Stevenson teammate, for some reason was coming at Bruce Carrington, aka Shoo Shoo. Maybe the man wants some attention. Maybe he wanna fight the man. Maybe the man was trying to sound tough on camera. Maybe he think he's some type of gangster. But Ray Ford did an interview with Ring Magazine. He said, quote, "I think Mr. Shoo Shoo is a bitch. I think he's soft. He keep on fighting bums and he's scared to get hit."
I think he is a bitch.
Hey yo, Shoo Shoo Carrington, bro. Now you gotta do something about that. Now you gotta step into that ring with Mr. Ray Savage. You better do something about that. The man disrespected you in front of everybody. How do y'all think a fight would go with Ray Savage and Shoo Shoo Carrington? In my personal opinion, I do not want to see Ray Savage fight anybody else unless his name is Mr. Nick Ball, his biological father. Ray Savage, bro, you should not be calling out Shoo Carrington when you still got Nick Ball problems. And at that final press conference with Boots Ennis and Stanionis, Jaron Boots Ennis looked even worse today. Y'all seen that picture yesterday. Jaron Boots Ennis looked weight drained as hell. Well, today the man looked even worse. When are y'all gonna realize that Jaron Boots Ennis ain't nothing but an East Coast version of Devin Haney? That's right. Jaron Boots Ennis is looking like this on scales just so he could fight smaller men. Low-key, Jaron Boots Ennis is probably a 160 pounder, maybe 168. But the fact that he looks like this lets everybody know he is scared to move up in weight.
I think he's soft.
The same man who said he want to fight everybody at 154 then stayed at 147. I do not care what y'all say. That is Boots Ennis' legacy right now. The man who cried wolf. The man who sold wolf tickets. The man who claimed he wanted to fight at 54 but ended up looking like this because he was scared to move to 154. Typical Philadelphia, Pennsylvania fighter. All cat.
Anybody at 154, anybody at 154, anybody at 154, anybody at 154, anybody at 154.